Southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the...
My name is Abdurrahman Al-Ali. I'm from Kuwait and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Timothy Watson. I am 19 years old.
My name is Lorenzo Hall, and I'm 29.
My name is Brandon McCray. I'm 30 years old.
My name is Billy Ingram, and I'm 59 years old.
My name is Jacob, and I am 21.
I'm Ben, and I am 19.
Right now, I'm not too enamored with the Greensboro Police Department. It seems like police departments all over the country are out of control. I had several run-ins with the Greensboro Police Department where I hadn't been doing anything wrong. One, I was just walking down here before Christmas, and the officer detained me. He said, "Do you always walk like that?" And I thought, is he going to tell me a new way to walk? Because he's a police officer, does a lot of walking, but I looked suspicious because I had my hands in my pockets. And then when I said Merry Christmas to him, because it was the day before Christmas, he detained me again for no reason, just getting up in my face, trying to antagonize me. I have a real problem with these, and I'll break it down for you, these young white male cops who seem to act like that they make the rules.
I feel like police officers do very great things most of the time. However, they do make mistakes like we do because we're human. However, it always frustrates me when I feel like they automatically command your respect just because they have a badge and a car, as opposed to, if you want me to respect you, you've got to respect me first.
So there's some good police officers, there's some bad, but based on the current events, I'm on edge about police officers, and I fear for my safety in a sense.
It's unfair to generalize all police officers as either good or bad.
I think no.
I'm gonna have to say no to that one.
I wouldn't say so.
I do not feel racially profiled at all by the Greensboro Police Department. I
had a couple incidents where profiling was definitely part of the police experience. In one incident, the police officers disregarded my roommate and I's privacy and, you know, us being violated because of where we lived.
I do, because, you know, I don't understand, like, what's the point of pulling me over in the first place? You know, and the rebuttals they give, or where, you know, we heard there was suspicious activity in the area. Well, why does that automatically mean that I'm the guy you want to interview about suspicious activity? So
I do not feel racially profiled because I've always been in like a nicer car, so it's not like so they knew who I was, like they knew who I was up, and then I didn't look like I was doing anything negative, so I don't feel like I've been profiled. Sometimes a lot of my friends do have crown, well, not my friends, but I know people who do have crown Vics, and they get roughly profiled all the time just because of the area that they live in and things that they think they're doing, so it has happened before.
Absolutely, I will call the police for help because there is nobody else will help me see the police.
I feel comfortable, and why is because they're pretty much the only option if it's an emergency going on.
I mean, I would, simply because that's what they're here for. I mean, that's the reason why we have them.
It depends on what it was for. I don't feel like by me calling the cops that I'll be, you know, I don't feel like I'm afforded equal protection of the law as per another person. So no, I would rather just handle it internally without, you know, bringing the cops in. And I also wouldn't call the cops in matters involving people of a different race. Well, more specifically, I wouldn't call the cops if, like, I was in the fight with a white person. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that because I'm automatically, from what I feel, I think I might be the aggressor, or perceived as the aggressor, no matter what. Like if someone broke into my house and, you know, I was filing the police report, like,
No.
it stems from me, like, just being a little kid, like, you know, like, from being a fifth grader and coming from a poor neighborhood here in Greensboro, and just because we were bused into a predominantly white school, me and all of my friends having to go on a tour of the jail because we're considered at-risk youth when none of us had criminal records.
I feel like in some cases they feel like they're above the people that they serve to respect them.
I don't want to say targeted, but it's a more, they think you would do something before somebody else. Right now, I'm kind of like a 50-50. Right now, I feel like they can help me in some cases they can hurt me. I have never personally been affected in a negative way by police officers. They've always helped me, but due to the current events, I'm not sure how I should feel or how I should go about talking to them or being around them. So it's kind of confusing for somebody like me.
Actually, I think that's sure. They protect my right because that's their job.
I do feel like it is the job of the police department to protect my rights and to protect our community. I don't feel like they're doing that. I believe that they're running roughshod over our rights, depending on what their mood is at the time. And they really don't like it when you know your rights as a citizen. They do not like it, they resent it, and that's wrong.
I do feel that the job of a police officer is to protect my rights. I would generally, I generally say that, yeah, I do feel like my rights are protected, and that's the goal of a police officer.
I do feel like their job is to protect our rights, and for me personally, yeah, I believe that they protect my rights.
Do I feel like they have my rights and my life in their best interest? Absolutely not.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I personally have not, no.
So, wait. I just got into like a car accident, okay? And I was sitting there in the hospital, like, you know, getting my like arm sewn up and stuff like that. He was just like talking to me and being just an absolute asshole because he was like, yeah, you were doing this, this, and this, and this, and this is what happened. I'm just like, I was the one that was there. You can't tell me what, you know, so then he's like...
I've had several just in the last few months, and it's because I have a neighbor downstairs who's been complaining about me having parties and having noise when there was no one home. I'm literally sitting at my typewriter typing. There's one light on in my apartment in the back room where I'm working, and that's it. And the police come on as if I am guilty, and I'm about to get a copy of the police report where apparently either the police lied or the witness lied, that there were people running out of the back of my apartment while I was talking to the police in the front. I'm going to find out about that. And I will not have any dealings with the police department unless I have a video camera running, and that's what I had last time.
Yes. I lived in Glenwood right here, you know, adjacent to the campus, and I frequently get accosted asking, what am I doing or where am I going? You know, and I don't understand why it matters where do I live or where am I going at any time of the day if, you know, if I'm just out here just chilling.
And then in another incident, police officers profiled myself. Even though they had a profile of the person they were looking for, I was still subject to strange questioning, and it was sort of an unnecessary experience.
I say 5. And that's ugly, but I say 5. I stand by it.
I don't know.
I'm a glass half full type person. I say I'm 5. I would be like a 5, you know?
Yeah.
I would probably say about 4.5.
9.5 or 9.9.
This community, I give them probably a 9.